If I had to start fresh and move to the North Carolina coast today with no ties, no obligations, just a blank slate, these are the 3 towns that I'd pack up and head straight for. And I'm not just talking pretty views. I'm talking community, lifestyle, beach access, real estate, the whole picture. Hey guys, I'm Tony, your interior design obsessed coastal real estate matchmaker right here in Wilmington, North Carolina. I help people transition into their next chapter, buy in the right community, and style their dream homes along this gorgeous coastal Carolina coast. And today I'm walking you through exactly where I'd move if I had to start over. So if you're thinking about making a move or just dreaming about it, hit that subscribe button and definitely reach out if you want to explore what life could look like down here for you. And without further ado, let's just get right into it. Number 1, obviously, Wilmington. Wilmington is the heartbeat of coastal North Carolina. It's got that irresistible mix of history, art, food, and a downtown that's honestly one of my favorite places to wander. You've got cobblestone streets, live music spilling out of restaurants, river views, and some of the best seafood and Southern fusion food you will ever eat. It's a working port city with a college town vibe, and yet somehow it still feels super laid back and totally beach adjacent. One huge bonus here, Wilmington has an airport, ILM, which means you can get in and out quickly with direct flights to major hubs like Charlotte, Atlanta, and New York. Whether you are still traveling for work or you just love a good weekend getaway, that kind of convenience is a huge win. Now, let's talk shopping for a minute. You've got all the big box stores here: Target, Home Goods, Lowe's, Costco, Total Wine. But Wilmington also has some of the best vintage and boutique shopping on the coast. Thrift lovers, you are going to be in heaven. There are antique stores, curated consignment shops, and a ton of locally owned businesses that make your weekend errands feel so much more fun. And if you're into events, Wilmington's calendar is packed. The Azalea Festival is probably the biggest. It takes over downtown every spring with music, parades, a street fair, garden tours, you name it. Then there's also Riverfest and an American craft fair in the fall. Plus a ton of concerts at Greenfield Lake Amphitheater and weekly farmers markets all over the city. In terms of tourists, yes, summer brings people. The beaches fill up and downtown can get crowded on weekends, especially around July 4th. But the city is spread out enough that it rarely feels overwhelming. Plus, just like any other city that you could potentially call home, as a local, you learn how to get around the traffic and where all the secret local spots are that the tourists don't know about. And for anyone wondering about healthcare, Wilmington has some of the best medical access in the region. Novant Health and New Hanover Regional Medical Center offer everything from emergency care to cancer treatment to specialty clinics. There are private practices, urgent care centers, and wellness-focused facilities all over town. So if regular checkups or peace of mind are a must, you're definitely covered. Now, if I were actually house hunting here, I would head straight to Riverlights. It's about 10 minutes from downtown, but it feels like its own little world. The whole community wraps around a lake, and the walking trails, the town square, the local shops, the food truck nights, it all feels incredibly intentional and inviting. You get modern homes with serious curb appeal, plus front porches that actually get used. People wave, dogs get walked, wine gets poured at 5. It's totally that kind of vibe. Plus, you're also just a quick drive from Wrightsville, Carolina, or Curry Beach, so you can beach hop depending on your mood. Wrightsville's great if you want that upscale, active lifestyle. Carolina Beach is more colorful and casual, and Curry, super chill. It's the local secret. Riverlights tends to attract younger retirees, remote workers, and stylish families who want that mix of design-forward homes and true community. The average home price is sitting in the mid-500s, depending on size and finishes. And the best part? It feels lively year-round. As for Wilmington's future growth, it's not slowing down anytime soon. The city is attracting major investment in infrastructure, healthcare, and education, and there are multiple planned communities and mixed-use developments on the way. Riverlights itself is expanding still, with new phases coming that still include 55 plus sections, boutique businesses, and more walkable spaces. This city is where your home will not only hold its value, it'll likely grow with the community around it. Number 2, Leland. Next up, just over the bridge, we've got Leland. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Leland's not technically a beach town, but hear me out. This area is growing super fast, and for good reason. It gives you space, peace, newer homes, and some seriously resort-style communities that make you feel like you're on vacation every single day. You're about 15 minutes from downtown Wilmington and still within a half an hour drive of the beach. But day to day, you'll probably do most of your living right here in Leland. The shopping scene is pretty strong. There's a Lowe's, a Walmart, and newer commercial centers with places like Aldi, Harris Teeter, and local restaurants. And if you love treasure hunting, Leland and the surrounding towns have some amazing thrift stores and vintage spots tucked away. You just have to know where to look. Now, once you're in the neighborhoods in Leland, like Compass Pointe, Terrapin, or the Bluffs, you're not just buying a home, you're stepping into a lifestyle. Compass Pointe is like a dream for active adults. Golf, pickleball, pools, and a fitness center that looks like a spa and a lazy river, no joke. And neighbors who actually use it all. Terrapin is still being built currently, so you're going to get a brand new home in an up-and-coming community. Plus, you'll be getting in on the ground floor. And that, my friends, is real estate gold. And the Bluffs? That's your private riverfront luxury, surrounded by all the nature you could ever want, with that bonus beach club over on Oak Island. Leland attracts a lot of people relocating from out of state, especially retirees from the Northeast and Midwest who are done with winter and want somewhere calm but connected. There's less traffic, although there is traffic. There's more land, and it's far enough from the coast to avoid the worst of the seasonal chaos. You'll still get to the beach in under 45 minutes, usually Oak Island or Holden Beach, but at home, it's quiet, calm, and beautifully maintained. Home prices in these neighborhoods can range from the upper 400s into the high 800s, depending on the lot, the upgrades, and the custom features. If you're dreaming of a wraparound porch with a pond view or a screened-in lanai that backs up to the trees, this is definitely where you're going to find it. And even though Leland itself doesn't host a ton of big-name festivals, you're close enough to everything in Wilmington, Southport, and even Myrtle Beach for easy day trips. Plus, most neighborhoods host their own events, golf cart parades, neighborhood barbecues, holiday socials. The community life here is totally real. Now, tourists, they mostly skip Leland, which is actually a plus. You get all the perks of living near the coast with none of the overcrowding. Summer feels like summer, not like an invasion, and that's a big deal when you're trying to enjoy your everyday life. Healthcare access in Leland is solid and growing right along with the community. You've got clinics and urgent care centers right in town, and Novant Health and New Hanover Regional Medical Center are just across the bridge in Wilmington. Easy access in under 20 minutes. Many of the neighborhoods also host wellness groups or fitness classes, so you're not just surviving, you are thriving. And let's talk future growth, because it's happening fast. Leland is one of the fastest growing towns in the entire state. New restaurants, shopping centers, and public parks are popping up constantly, and the town is investing in infrastructure to keep up. The demand for homes here is strong, and developers are responding with more custom builds, 55-plus neighborhoods, and amenities that are geared toward lifestyle living. This is one of those get in while you can areas, because the secret is definitely getting out. Now, number 3 on my list, Surf City. Last, but definitely not least, we've got Surf City. This is where I'd go if I wanted true toes in the sand beach life without the mega crowds of touristy beach towns. Surf City is right on Topsail Island, and it's got this relaxed, retro surf town energy that's just impossible to fake. The kind of place where flip-flops are standard and the seafood is fresh enough to make you feel emotional. The town itself has grown a lot lately. More shops, more restaurants, and more families moving in full-time. But it still kind of feels like a hidden gem. It's a mix of year-round locals, second homeowners who slowly become permanent, and folks tied to Camp Lejeune who want a slower pace outside of Jacksonville. You can easily get to Wilmington in 35 minutes and Jacksonville in about 30, but Surf City itself has pretty much everything you need. Shopping-wise, you've got your basics nearby. Publix, Walmart, Lowe's. But what's really fun here is all the quirky local shops and boutiques. And if you're a thrift store junkie like myself, the beach towns around here are full of gems. You'll find everything from mid-century lamps to vintage barware if you know where to dig. Surf City also has a surprisingly packed calendar of local events. There's the Surf City Ocean Fest every summer, live music at Soundside Park, and tons of holiday events that really bring out the community feel. Farmers markets are a regular thing, and there's even a few little fun festivals in neighboring Topsail Beach and Sneads Ferry that give you that small town celebration energy. Now, tourist season does get real here, especially June through August. The bridge to the island can back up on Saturdays, the grocery store gets a little wild, and the beach can be full of umbrellas. But here's the thing, it's still manageable. The locals know the rhythms, the quiet access points, and when to hit the stores. And after Labor Day, pure magic. The weather stays gorgeous into October, but the crowds clear out. It's kind of like your own private coastal dream. The homes in Surf City range from newer construction, just inland, starting in the mid-400s, to million-dollar beachfront beauties right on the water. It's a mix of year-round homes and short-term rentals. So if you're thinking about investing in a second home that could pull double duty, Surf City is definitely a smart place to look. In terms of healthcare, Surf City has convenient access to urgent care, dental, and primary care clinics right in town. For more specialized care or hospital visits, you're only about 30 minutes from Jacksonville's large medical facilities, including Onslow Memorial Hospital, or about 40 minutes from Wilmington's hospitals. So even though you're beachside, you're not totally isolated when it comes to medical needs. And as far as future growth, Surf City is evolving fast, especially on the mainland side. More full-time residents are moving in. New neighborhoods are being built just off the island, and the town is starting to invest more in year-round infrastructure, like better roads, stormwater systems, and updated zoning to support that growth. But even with the expansion, they're being careful to preserve that small-town coastal character that people move here for. It's not becoming Myrtle Beach. It's becoming more like itself, just with better coffee and stronger Wi-Fi. So if I were moving to the coast of North Carolina today, just me, maybe a suitcase and a dream, these are definitely the 3 spots I'd go all in on. Wilmington for that perfect blend of culture and coastal charm, Leland for the lifestyle and breathing room, and Surf City for that dreamy everyday beach access and small town magic. Each one has its own rhythm, its own perks, and your perfect fit just depends on what kind of life you're ready to live next. If this video got your wheels turning and you're thinking, okay, I want to do this, but I don't know where to start, I've got you. Reach out, send me a message, drop me a comment, and let's talk about what moving to coastal North Carolina could actually look like for you. And please, don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every single week to help you buy, sell, or style your dream coastal home with just the right amount of sass and real talk. For now, I will see you next time. See ya!